The daily cycle for Windows 2000 begins when the newest build is released at 6 p.m. As our testing teams settle in for the evening, they install the build on hundreds of clients and servers, which simulate the work of hundreds of thousands of users. With this magnitude of a product, automation is the only way to achieve the level of testing required. After team members initiate the automated stress tests, they focus on refining the more than 10 million lines of testing code that serve as the frontline proving grounds for the product's overall reliability. At 5 a.m., the remote diagnostics process begins. The logs for the overnight stress tests are carefully analyzed, then posted on a web page, so that any team member can monitor quantitative results at any time. By 9 a.m., the stress and bug reports are sent to team members. At 9:30, team leads representing every system component assemble to prioritize which bugs get fixed that day. Over the next several hours, developers begin making fixes. Before they check in any changes, they must compile their code using the most recent build, run functional tests, and submit their code to dev leads for a line-by-line review. Team leads carefully track component integration issues to ensure system robustness, as well as a consistent user experience. In the meantime, our hardware labs are busy round the clock, sorting out compatibility issues for some 580 OEM systems and more than 3,000 devices. For Windows 2000, our labs will test 500 LAN adapters, 1,400 printers, 370 display adapters, and more than 2,600 modems. Every day we add more devices to the test matrix so that by the time we ship Windows 2000, we'll have maximum compatibility coverage. Testing continues outside the labs with teams dedicated to networking, security, and large-scale deployment issues. For example, the networking group maintains one server that handles more than 20,000 net meeting sessions per night, and another server that logs 2 million remote access calls during a single stress run. Other teams focus on integration of services, such as routing, virtual private networks, and the domain name system. Thanks to new specialized testing procedures, we have uncovered and eliminated hundreds of memory leaks and dozens of blue screen bugs, along with 45 configuration scenarios that forced a system reboot. Appropriate bug fixes have been backported to Windows NT 4. Even if the development team fixes every bug our testers find, we won't ship Windows 2000 until customers say it's ready. The team's daily routine therefore includes conference calls, briefings, and training sessions with key IT customers enrolled in the Rapid Deployment Program. And while the team tests more than 1,000 applications for compatibility, Microsoft's Developer Relations Group works with even more independent software vendors to test and incorporate new services into their products. Back in the lab, approved code changes arrive by 3 p.m., and the team goes to work assembling the new build. Before it's released, the build is installed and tested for integrity. Then it's automatically distributed over the network. And at 6 p.m., as the day's build goes out the door, the process starts all over again.